scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing.
We've waited a long time for this. So here we go. Should be a good one. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. The perfect counter lands. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Jab misses. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Both men step back for just a moment. Good counter punching. Misses with the straight left. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. And there's the bell for round two. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter punch caught him clean. We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move, you hit and you don't get hit.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
They exchange punches. Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. That counter shot lands. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
You'd like to see more jabs. Nice counter. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Beautiful counter punch. Oh, what a punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made look.
Let's get it started in round three. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
And he scores with the counter. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Unlucky to miss with that jab. How about that time counter shot? Do you believe this? And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nice counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fight. On to the fourth we go. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Beautiful counter shot. Perfect counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. There's a counter shot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Nice counter shot. Time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice job getting that punch through. Always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, thinking, you've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket them.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Martinez in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally come. There's the bell for round 5. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Well done with that counter shot. Catch and shoot. Those counter punches have to hurt. Couldn't land that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. No rest for the weary. Good counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Nice counter punch. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell. On to the 6th round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Beautiful counter punch. There's a counter shot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That counter punch caught him clean. And he misses with that straight left. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A perfect counter shot. Perfect counter lands. Well done with that counter shot. Good one. Counter punches. This round can go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity. And there's the bell for round 7. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. That impact. Let's see that again in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you okay?
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
They're going to pick things up halfway through the round here.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He should be behind on points until the last 10 seconds. But he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
That counter shot lands. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Nice counter punch right up the middle. That uppercut does not score. he scores with the counter. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Is there any way back into this fight after the... There's the bell to start round 8. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
That counter shot lands. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Catch and shoot. Nice counter shot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. They exchange punches. Caution being thrown to the wind. How about that time counter shot? Beautiful counter shot. Can't find a home in that jab. And that jab just missed with the left hand. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Martinez in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here. And we enter the ninth. We've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Tried to score with a jab. Swing and a miss with the jab. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny,
you good, bro?
What have we seen so far?
How do you deal with an aggressive
This
fight?
shit just lag out or something?
You fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm.
What happened? Oh, this shit just crashed.
Yeah, because you just standing here on my screen.
Yeah, same.
It exploded.
Oh, that's lame, dude.